Hello, my name is Richard Winman. I'm the president and co-founder of SCSA, Survivors of Childhood Sex Abuse. We are working in conjunction with other organizations such as SNAP, Child US Advocacy, Child USA, and SOS Child Abuse to bring attention and support to House Bill 206 in the state of Texas, which aims to eliminate the statute of limitations for child sex abuse crimes against children, which is extremely important. Children, the reason that SOL or statute of limitations needs to be eliminated is because children don't typically report their abuse. Their perpetrators threaten them, coerce them. The perpetrators sometimes occupy positions of authority. They are told that they won't be believed. They're told that they'll get in trouble if they report the abuse. And so, because of this misplaced fear, guilt, and shame, they keep it to themselves. And it's a very, very tall order for a small child who's just been raped, whose frontal lobe hasn't even developed yet. It's important for them to get justice because that's the one thing in their life that they're missing. Every victim in survivor will tell you that they don't have a sense of justice. They live a life of pure hell because it's a secret and they can't tell anybody. They live their entire life in pain. They can't ask for help at all. They self-medicate to ease the pain with alcohol, with drugs. And when that stops working, and it will stop working, suicide. And they commit suicide in numbers. It's also important to understand that one day victims and survivors will have to deal with it. And statistically, that happens in their late 40s, early 50s, with the average being 52, and sometimes even later in life. That's why it's so important to eliminate the statute of limitations for child sex abuse so they can get a sense of justice, so that they can file suit and get justice for what happened to them by their perpetrators and the institutions where it happened. It's a very, very important bill. It's a bipartisan bill. Everybody can get behind the idea that we need to protect our children and that our children should get justice. Everybody agrees on that. So we're going to ask you for your support. We're going to ask you to fill out this form. The form will be distributed to every legislator, every representative, senator, and the governor of the state of Texas. If your abuse happened in Texas and you lived in Texas, fill out this form. If you live in Texas and were abused in another state, fill out this form. If you live in another state and your abuse happened in Texas, fill out this form. And even if you weren't abused, please fill out the form to the extent that you support the bill. We appreciate you doing this, taking the time. We need to protect our children, past, present, and future. And House Bill 206 in the state of Texas does just that. Thank you for your support.